It's your boy coming at you again with another Trucker Basics video. So, without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe, and support the channel, yo. Also, in the comments, let me know what you guys need help with. I'll try my best to create content based around what my subscribers need to see. So anyways, today's video, I thought I'd focus on workflow. Okay, out here I think it's important to find your flow. And what do I mean by that, right? So while you're out here, there's certain things that are going to be very repetitive. You're going to fall into a pattern. Some of those motions are coupling to a trailer, coupling, uncoupling, backing in, backing out, to the docks at these shipping and receiving facilities. So for me, my flow, it works for me. Some people probably do the complete opposite of how I do my coupling or backing procedure, whatever. So I'll try and make some shorts, some YouTube shorts that'll show my actual flow. But I think it's good to wrap your head around this idea that you're going to be doing repetitive motions out here, and it'd be wise to find a flow that works for you. So for instance, I'm coupling to a trailer, right? Driving bobtail, coupling to a trailer, and my first step that I do before I even get to the trailer is I make sure that my fifth wheel's open. Make sure my fifth wheel's unlocked so that way it can clamp onto that kingpin, right? So once I see that it's open, if it's not, I'll pull the latch and then I'll hop in, head to my trailer. I get to my trailer. As I'm backing into the trailer, I make sure that the height of the trailer and my fifth wheel are at a level where it'll clamp on, because there'll be times that I don't check the height of the trailer and the trailer's too high. So what can happen is, as you're backing in towards that kingpin, your fifth wheel, if the kingpin is too high, it'll miss it completely. And then what'll then happen is the springs on the fifth wheel will then pop up after it passes the kingpin. It'll pop up, and the kingpin is right here behind the fifth wheel. So as you try and back out, you're not going to be able to. It's going to be stuck. So then what you got to do is you got to go to the landing gear. You got to crank it even higher, and God forbid it's loaded, and also your landing gear is working, because that's just the worst combination right there. It's poor equipment and it's a loaded trailer. So I make sure that it's the right height before I back in. Once I see everything is correct, I go ahead and back in. Once I hear that click, that my safety latch is locked onto my kingpin, next thing I do while I'm already in the tractor, I do a tug test. I'm going to do a tug test because I don't need my trailer brakes to be hooked, right? I don't need my trailer brakes for that. So I'll just go ahead and immediately do a tug test. If it doesn't pull forward, that lets me know that I'm connected to the trailer, and then I can go on to my next step. After I do my tug test, go straight to my landing gear, pick up the landing gear. I'll check my fifth wheel and my kingpin, make sure everything's secured correctly and locked. Then I'll put my glad hands in, and then my pigtail. Pigtail is your electric line. For those of you that don't know what that is, sorry, I got a runny nose. But anyways, after I put my lines in, then I'll get back into my trailer, my tractor, and I'll do my light test. So I'll throw on my 4-ways just to make sure that my trailer lights are working. And that's pretty much my flow for coupling a trailer. And I do this the same way every single time. Okay, so with that, with uncoupling, with when to slide your tandems, whether to open your doors first and slide your tandems, or when you get out here, especially for over-the-road drivers, you're definitely going to have to fall into this consistent pattern that you work in, because it's just going to make life easier. You know what I'm saying? And it'd just be wise. It'd be wise for you to find a pattern that works, and so that way, if you miss a step, it's more likely that you'll notice it. Okay? But get into a workflow, find a pattern that works for you. You might be opposite. You might plug up your electric line, do your light test first. You know what I mean? It's just whatever works for you. You know what I mean? I try to work smarter, not harder, and I try and take care of the hardest things first, or I try and prioritize what's the most important thing in that specific time, and I'll develop a plan based on my situation. But even still, my plan doesn't really change too much. It really does stay the same for the most part. It's only rare occasions where I would have to slide my tandems at the security gate versus sliding them at my door, right? So there's just little things that you might have to do first or last, compared to how you would normally do it. But the whole point is to make sure that you've got a pattern that works for you, that helps you make sure you're not missing any important steps. You don't want to pull off with your trailer with your landing gear down, right? You don't want to forget to connect your electric line or your air lines. If you have to slide your tandems, you don't want to forget to slide your tandems. So that's really why you're creating a workflow, is so that way you don't forget anything that's important to the job. Okay? So yeah, guys, hope this helps. Show some love. I greatly appreciate it, and be on the lookout for more great content, y'all. Good luck. Peace.